Alright. Hey YouTube, Skills here, or ExcaliberUmbra. I know it's been a while because I broke my mic by accident. And I wasn't getting any response from the chat from from a few weeks ago. But now that I'm back with a mic and all that type of stuff, we're back in business. And I have unfinishing business with my current build with my favorite Warframe of all time, ExcaliberUmbra. Now then, this build is going to be simple. Yes, I remove my ability for a reason, just for this purpose of the build. Now, as you can tell right here, stop it, please. You might see my abilities. Is like my duration, my efficiency, range, and ability strength. You might ask, dang Skills, you sick burn your entire efficiency. What happened? It's because of blind rage. Reason. This build is focusing on all out chromatic elemental damage typing. So what we have here is slash and dash. We got radio howl, kind of like radio blind, radio javelin, and most importantly our exalted blade. Yes, so here are my mods and what I mainly use. Power drift, 15 ability, 30, and reduce the chance of being resistant to knockdown. Now we got 6. We're using steel charge because it not just gives us 18 more energy capacity, but it also increases our melee damage by 60%. And we got the Umbral mods. They're not fully maxed, but they're almost. We got Transcendent Fortitude, boost our ability strength at the price of duration, which is why it requires you to have prime continuation, because that will actually decrease it by 30 duration. Otherwise, if you do not have it, you rather get a regular continuity to remain at 100 duration. But we got blind rage, which sick burns our efficiency by 55%. By minus 55, but gives us almost 100. 99 plus ability strength. You see the ability strength right there? And frankly, we're going to be using prime flow to give us more energy, max capacity, and chromatic blade. Now chromatic blade gives us the coloring of our evasive color. Now that coloring and that coloring, for example, my Excalibur is the color red mainly, is going to be a fire type. Now then, you might say, Skills, but you need survivability. Hey, what's up? Hey, this is where the arcanes come into play. Now I got Arcane Grace, and yes, I sick burned the entire plat when Prime Nidus came out. On health damage, I gain a chance to for health regeneration for six. Bleh. Forgive me, I'm tongue twisted. For 6 plus health regeneration for 9 seconds. Yes. Yeah, forgive me. I haven't done this. And now on critical hit, melee damage is increased by 180 for 18 seconds to melee weapons. So yes, there goes your survivability for Grace and Arcane Fury for mainly on this type of Warframe I'm going to build. Now I will say this though, since I'm at minus like what 45 efficiency, which is the cost of your energy to be spent, it will require you to have the Zeruku set because energizing dash. Void dash creates a zone for energy for 8 seconds. Ally passing through the zone gains 5 energy for 30 seconds. So it's kind of like energy siphon. And plus, if you do not run, if you do not run this one, this efficiency build, then Energy Siphon might be the way to go for this build, but it's at the price of losing firepower of 60 plus melee damage. I got interrupted. But yes, again, it will require you to have Energy Siphon at the price of losing firepower for Steel Charge. Charge. Now my weapons are my 3 favorites, and I named them. These are actually the Tigris Prime, 1-inch Punch, and Fatalis Arachnal. So you might ask, Skills, didn't you unlock the helmet earlier? Yes, I did. And there's many reasons.
Operator, you have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
Now then,
Orders cannot remember.
what is your Excalibur to have this much ability strength, buddy?
Between
Now
your
you could say, hey,
Warframes
let's
and
do
the
Rhino Roar, but
I would be careful in here,
you know,
operator.
75.
Domesticated or not,
But here's the
Orders
problem:
does
it
not
is not
trust this thing.
recastable. Oh, so yes, it is worth, but it is not recastable. So it only casts once, so that's it. Unless you have the augment mod then yes, it can be recasted for war. But other than that, it's completely not too viable. And plus, the energy costing is 75. This Eclipse is the way to go, and you don't need Radial Javelin because it's good for beginning CC control, but by the time you reach the enemies, did it right now to my Excalibur. Now that my Excalibur has Mirage's Subsumo ability Eclipse, my ability strength goes up to a sanity 501 damage increase when I'm in light, and 75 damage reduced when I'm in dark. And the duration is simple, 30 seconds. And the draining is not that too harsh on us. It's only 38.75 energy costing for us. And we're gonna need duration for Radio Howl because we need to blind enemies. We keep slash and dash because it is highly noticeable when I use slash dash on Exalted while using Exalted Blade. And yes, Chromatic Fire Blade status chance affected my ability strength. Now the thing is, this is meant to be a still wielding conditioned overload, Spell Strike, etc, etc. I don't have Prime Fury yet. I'm almost there. Just give me 9 more days. But either way, this one is all about setting up a conditioned overload. For example, the Epitaph, known as the 1-inch Punch Prime, this one is set up to be more likely conditioned overload type. And it's funny, if I use my Tigris Prime, yes, I use the Galvanized Suave. I even got Riven mods for all of my favorite weapons. And I was on the hunting. I was on the hunting. Oh man, it was hard, but yes, it is definitely worth it. Oh boy, so that is, and my favorite pet that I like to run with is my tiger, and she disappeared. Huh? And no, she's not. What are you doing, teleporting all around the place? But yes, that is my build for my ExcaliberUmbra, as you can tell from the video. So y'all have a good time, and I'll stream later on. Ciao, peoples. it. Unfortunately, the outro is irrelevant at the moment due to share factor reasons, but just want to let you guys know that y'all are epic and nothing else, no matter what you've gone through in life. But I promise in the future, if maybe there'll be less share factor and less share factor and more